Hello guys and welcome back to my channel Fun to Draw with Sam, and I'm Sam, and today I'm gonna do my first ever series, and this is gonna be the first one. So I'm actually gonna use an app for that, and if you also want to use it, then I'll leave the link in the description so that you can download it on your mobile, iOS, Android, or whatever. And no shout out this week because no one actually did the shout out stuff. So to get shout out in the next video, don't forget to type hashtag SamSquad, and the first 3 people to do this will get a shout out. It often happens with people sit on the table with their pencils and pens and colors and all the stuff they need, and they waste hours and hours in thinking what to draw, and they end up a scribble. I'm not kidding, that actually happens with me as well. And here I have brought you an app. It's definitely not by me. It is a prompt generator. It also contains the prompts of Inktober and November, November, Christmas, Creatory, and you can even add your own prompt if you have any ideas striking in your mind. So. And you don't forget it, so whatever. And I haven't added any, so today I'm gonna do old bartender. So here is the checklist. You can see over here, and if you open it, you can just click the picture, and so that after drawing, so that you remember what drawing is related to this, and and after you're done, just put a tick or touch that stuff. And I don't know what this message does, and without any further ado, let's get started. And I started sketching the old man's face, and I wanted him to look really tired, working all day long, solving the people, and the end result, sketch was as I wanted. I did use a little reference because the word was actually separated, bartender, and I was actually confused. So then after I searched for some references, I came to know that it's bartender, a single word. So my camera was almost dead, so I did time lapse and made him holding a cup or glass and wine, a bottle, and I had quite a lot of trouble drawing his hand holding the glass, and it still didn't look so perfect. So you didn't miss much, just me struggling to draw his hands. I'm glad that I actually drew it. So keeping the proportions in mind, I drew this old bartender. I was actually confused when I came to know that it's bartender. Then I was confused whether the old adjective old means about the time or the age. So I made the age because why not? So I made like a swirling thing, and you know me, I like to pop things out. So the swirl was getting out of the windows, and um, if you know what the swirl is, guess it before I say. So the swirl is the smell of the wine. What I was gonna say? Oh gosh, I have a memory loss. Okay. Um. Uh, I have nothing to say. Um. So the swirl. While I was coloring, I had a really hard issue whether I want it, the swirl to be opaque or to be translucent. But I ended up making it opaque. We will see further in the video, and sorry for the disgusting background noise. Even I'm disgusted. And I was quite satisfied with the character sketch. The sketch of the character. He and if you wanna know about my character, then here you go. The character is an old man who is actually really kind. His face is actually kind of cartoony, so kids like him, and he also likes children, like grammar. And he had to work day and night as a bartender in a bar, serving them wine, and to earn his daily, to get his daily earnings or daily bread or whatever. And now he's earning great. Um, he That's it. That's all about his character sketch. If you wanna know about his appearance, his face is kind of cartoony. He has mustache, no beard, long face, and his blonde hair, and he's quite slim. And also his face is thin. And he is quite. His humor sense is great, but he often gets tired working at the bar, and the drawing is of that tiredness. You can, after I do the line art, you can actually see the tiredness on his eyes because it's not visible because I do because it seems so light on the camera, and but I have done it really tough. I tried my best to make it really pop out in the camera. And if you're wondering what's on my table, that white stuff, I kept it because my table was so dirty and I don't want to ruin my sketchbook. And also my sketchbook has lots of glitter, and I don't want to mess my table even more, so I just place a white shiny banner kind of stuff. Leave it. So I hopped in on the background after I was satisfied with my character, and I drew cabinets which were holding glasses, pins, and beer, and a huge, enormous fridge on the side, which we will see later in the video. And I really had a hard time deciding what else to draw. What happens, this often happens with people. So, if you wanna know what the next prompt is, I will leave it in the comments below. And if you wanna do this with me, I'll be posting daily if I draw daily, then I'll be posting it on my Insta, so you can follow me there, and you can just draw using the prompt, and tag me in it, and I'll see it. And don't forget to type #7squad in um, I'm like I'm left fumbling. And the first three people which I see them posted, and they'll get a shout out. Found another new way to get to give whatever to give you shout outs. And so you can see that I've drawn some I have cough. I have drawn some glasses closed, and my mobile camera my camera was dead, so I just did that in the background, and I mean off camera I did it, and blah, I made a mistake. Yeah, the line art, I didn't want to make that line over that area where I wanted, so that's why I was waiting for so long. I mean, I was thinking, what can I do to correct this? So I just do that line, and well, it ended up quite good. I'm not like, but I was quite satisfied with the hair as well. He looks like a young man though, but he is an old man with really cheeky chins, and I'm doing the line art, as you can see. Why am I saying that? I don't know. Whatever. I kind of messed up on one of the eyes. You will see later in the video. And also, otherwise, everything was quite fine. And there are only two mistakes which I literally made in line art, is that his one of the eyes, and which I'm currently doing, and his chin. I made it so pointy, and actually, the mistake is not very visible in the camera, but it's quite. I'm glad that it's not visible. So, actually, you guys might be a little disappointed because while I was coloring, my camera was all dead. I mean, when I was sketching, it was only around 7% charged, and I didn't pay attention on it, so it just that the camera died. No, it didn't. It's live again after I charged it. And after that, you know me, I make plenty of mistakes, which I did in the ruffles and all the bent areas, which you can see on his hands and shoulders. I mean, the ruffles are pretty good, but the folds aren't. I said the opposite. The folds are pretty good on the shoulders, but the ruffles aren't near the ankle and stuff. And that's too long. I know this video is gonna be too long. I mean, 15.5 minutes. That's not so small. I mean, that's more than half. I mean, 6 seconds more. Or maybe around. I did give tiny details to it. I think that the body was kind of too short according to his face, but It was so fine. It was just so satisfied that I didn't. I was just so satisfied with his face that I didn't pay attention to the clothes and other proportions. When I started sketching, I kept the proportions in mind, and blah, my camera was dead.